Hello, good people of YouTube. All About Nat is back with another video. And as you can see, I'm on my own today. No Mama Shepherd here to entertain the masses. Thank you to everybody's feedback, the DMs I got on my Instagram. Yeah, it was definitely a fun part 2 with my lovely mother. We were laughing after the cameras stopped rolling. We did have a lot of fun doing that video. So thank you very much to everybody who has watched. And those who haven't watched, please go and watch that video. Maybe we'll do another, but we'll see. We'll see. It might be on a different topic altogether. I don't want to overplay it, you know. But yeah, it's been fun doing it. Now, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, like, comment. We're so close, yet so far from 1,000 subs. Once we get there, I am doing a giveaway. All the details are down below. And also go check out my Instagram, allaboutnat_. I do put up there some vintage items that I sell, any Supreme items I'm selling, all that kind of thing will be on my Instagram account. So go check that out. Now today, as you can tell by the title, we are going to go over some questions that I had a live Instagram chat video thing, whatever you want to call it, live Instagram last Saturday, and I did put out to anyone who was on that live, ask me some questions, none related to Supreme. So streetwear, anything else, just something that isn't Supreme, because you know there's other things in life, not many, but other things in life that don't relate to Supreme. So those guys on there, thank you for all your questions. I am sorry, but I didn't actually note down who asked the questions, but shout out to all you guys who were on, what date was it? I'm not sure, but who were on my live, not this Saturday that I'm doing this video, but the one before. So let's get into those questions. First question, what's the oldest streetwear piece I have? Now, it could be some of my trainers, but I actually think that I've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 left in my collection that are from the early 2000s, but I do think this piece here that I'm going to show you is from the late 90s. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is. So it's this Stussy Outdoor little, can you see that? Little sort of, not utility, how can you describe it? It's a cross-shoulder wallet, I would say. You've got your zipper at the top, all season gear, so I'm thinking it's their sort of the outdoor range. And then you've got all these bits and bobs for your cards and all that kind of thing. You can put a pen in there, all sorts of things, and it's lasted me a long time. I've had to re-sew the strap a few times, but on the whole I have been tempted to sell on the odd occasion, but I think I will most likely be keeping this just because it's one of my favourite Stussy pieces. I've had a lot of Stussy over the years. Couple of things I regret selling, and that is my rings. I did have Stussy rings that now actually go for quite a bit of money, and I do regret selling those, to be honest with you. But this piece is definitely staying, I think, in my collection. Obviously, we know I've had a lot of 90s Supreme. Obviously, this is non-Supreme, but I did have a lot of 90s Supreme that I no longer have. But anyway, that is another story. So, thank you for that question. Do you like Keith Haring? Now, if you don't know, Keith Haring is a street artist stroke pop art, culture guy from New York. He did a lot of work in the 80s and 90s before he died. Age 31, from AIDS, I think, possibly. And his work is okay. That's what I'm going to say. It's okay. On the whole, I think there are a lot better artists out there. But he's obviously, since his death, he's gone very, very mainstream. But I don't dislike him. It's just not something that I would probably buy, if that answers your question. Let me know down in the comments answer these questions yourself. Do you like Keith Haring? What's your oldest streetwear piece? I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments. How old were you when you started skating, and when did you stop? Right. I started skating when I was about 12, 13. Quite late in some cases, I suppose. I had an amazing New Deal board. Oh, that board. I've only ever seen one since. I've no idea where that board went, but I am gutted. I've seen one since, and it went for a few hundred. So I'd say I started then, and I stopped. You see, I've stopped and started again a few times. So I stopped probably when I went to uni. So when I was like 19. I then started again in my mid-20s. Nearly killed myself. Stopped again. I've been tempted to start again, but as many of you will know, I do have a lot of health problems. So I do have a lot of joint problems. I've got arthritis everywhere, possibly fibromyalgia. So yeah, it's probably not a good idea for me to start again, but believe me, watching things like Cherry, Blessed, Useless Wooden Toys, all these great skate videos, and there's many out there, those are just to name a few. Yeah, I would have to say it does tempt me to get back into it, but I know it wouldn't be the best thing in the world. What was your first mobile phone? Good question. Right. I can't remember the model, but I know it was a Vodafone phone. And when I was at uni, I used to have a pager. Used to have a pager. I was the first of my group of friends to get a mobile phone, and they all said I was posing. Well, it was a cracking phone. It was just a Vodafone. Oh, I can't even remember the name of it. I remember it was blue. It wasn't a flip thingy-majig. It was just a Vodafone phone. Although I did get, after that, I think I got a Motorola flip phone. It was so good. It was such an improvement from a pager. If any of you guys out there have used a pager, it is crap. So yeah, that was my first phone. So favourite skateboarder and skate brand, new and old. So God, skateboarder. In the live video I did mention I loved Bob Burnquist. He was ace. Loved him. Danny Waves, another one. And I'd say, in terms of skate brand, New Deal. I loved New Deal back in the day. Now, skate brand. I do like Polar skateboards, because I like the sort of the artistic aspect to them as well. So obviously they're a Swedish brand, and they're based in Malmo, I think. And they do have a lot of really good people on their team, and they do they do nice gear as well. So like, is it Magenta? They're a quite nice brand. But again, I'm probably thinking aesthetically, really. Sorry, I didn't mention skateboarder of today. Probably Tyshawn on the Supreme team. Tyshawn, he is absolutely killing it at the moment. Obviously, he was skateboarder of the year. And I can see why. I like his style. I do like his style a lot. I can't remember the guy's name on the Polar skate team, but oh, Jesus. what's his name? Aaron Harrington. He is the guy I'm thinking of. He is brilliant, honestly. A really, really sick skateboarder. So I would highly recommend to go and check him out. Okay, to the next question. Right. What is your favourite artist and musician? So, in terms of music, I love, you know, hip-hop, old school hip-hop. So I love Public Enemy, Tribe Called Quest, De La Soul, Wu-Tang Clan. Who else do I like? Ugly Duckling, they're brilliant. Jurassic 5, all that kind of thing. I love that sort of, those type of groups. I love those type of groups. In terms of artist, all very old school. Etta James, Stevie Wonder, Aretha Franklin, Randy Crawford. Just really old school soul music in terms of, like, you know, solo artists. Those old school folk, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Obviously, I loved Notorious B.I.G. Who else did I love? Obviously, I like Jizza, you know. But these people have, you know, obviously B.I.G.'s dead now, but the old school hip hop, rap kind of thing. I'm an old school girl. Do you like any high-end brands? Yes and no. Yes and no. We did get my mum for her 70th birthday. We got her a Gucci wallet. Fucking hell. Had to spread the cost between me and my sister and my dad. That's how expensive it was. So I like it, but it's so overpriced. It really is. Yes, you've got really good quality. Yes, you know, it's all very well tailored stuff, whatever. I mean, obviously Off-White's a great brand. You know, I like what Virgil Abloh does. I love what he does with the, you know, the Off-White Nikes. It's hard to justify it though. It's like Fear of God. I actually really like his style. Jerry Lorenzo, I like his style. But my God, the price of it is crazy. It really is crazy. I mean, the price of Supreme is expensive enough. But this is on a whole new level. So I do like it, but it's not something that I would go to buy very often, to be honest. Least favourite hyped brand and why? Easy. Palace. Palace is overrated. Glamorized scallywear. That's how I see it. They want to be the next Supreme, but they are so far away from being the next Supreme, it's unbelievable. I see the odd piece and I think, oh, that's not bad, that's not bad. But it's few and far between. I liked what they did with the Paperboy design. That was great, but that's only because I had the game when I was a kid. Otherwise, I don't like the way they do the website where it's all... And they make it out to be like a scally brand by the way they talk in the description of the item. It's just scally. It just doesn't do it for me at all. I mean, obviously, I'm not a fan of Yeezys either. I'm not into that. Don't see the hype on it. Don't get it. But Palace, I would say, is probably my least favourite. Because I don't like their marketing of it. You know, like I say, it's all aimed at, you know, being like, trying to be like cool, but with that scally edge to it. It just doesn't do it for me. But that's my opinion, okay? It's just my opinion. So if you love Palace, don't be offended. It's just my opinion. Good stuff. How did your parents, and this is the final question, how did your parents like your skateboard, did your parents like you skateboarding growing up? They weren't really bothered. Not at all. I think they got a bit sick of the noise in the back garden, the backyard, where I'd be trying to ollie and stuff when I was a kid, and like that, you know, bang, bang, bang. I think they got a bit sick of that, and I know the neighbour did at times. But no, in terms of like going to, you know, the youth club, we used to go to a youth club and used to skateboard there. No, they weren't bothered. They've always been very supportive of anything that I've done. They've never gone, oh, you're not doing that. You're not doing that, for whatever reason. So they have always been pretty supportive. And as you've met my lovely mother now, you will see that she's pretty cool. She's pretty damn cool. So yeah, that is that. Let me know down in the comments, as I say, let me know what your thoughts are, you know, on some of those questions and your answers. What are you into? You know, what's your least favourite brand? You know, skate brand or high-end brand or whatever. And also, thank you for watching. Thank you for your continued support. I know the last week I've been a bit quiet. Work has been a bit mental. It's not been the most fun place to be. It's been pretty stressful. So I've not really had the energy to do videos when I've come back from work. But I am off next week, so I have a nice, lovely week off. I do want to go over more of the leaks that have been coming out here and there with the Supreme Spring Summer 19. There has been loads more leaks since I last did my leak video, so I do want to go over that for you. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and All About Nat. We'll see you on the next one. Keep it real, guys.